business.
Well, that's really sounds like a great program. And how soon do you think the electronic version is going to be up?
We're about 30 days out now from having the electronic version up, and so the manual version is out now, and we've made that available to all of our coaching clients. And what will happen is in 30 days when the electronic version comes out, we're going to offer it, of course, first to our coaching clients, and then there will probably be some sort of a scaled down version of it that we'll make available to the public as well. So in fact, I'll make a commitment to Eric when that's available. I'll make sure that we make that available, that entry-level version of it available to your callers, as soon as we've got it.
Well, we really appreciate that. So, Mike, it's 11:30, and we are actually a little bit past our scheduled time. And I do want to open up the lines for questions. Before we do that, you have some events coming up in the next few weeks. Tell us about them, and then after that, we're going to open up the lines.
Sounds good. Well, we're excited. I've got here on September 2nd, which is just a couple of weeks away, we've got an event on Maui in Hawaii. So we've got a half-day event in Maui, Hawaii. We're very excited about that. And that's a free event. In Honolulu on September 3rd, we're going to actually do that same event in Honolulu. So anybody that would like to ride a trip off to Hawaii, this is a great way to do it. You'll see us, I'll be at the Five-Star Institute Conference and Expo. That's the Five-Star and DS News event here in September. In fact, if you haven't signed up for that event already, give us a call at 253-444-5554. Again, that's 253-444-5554. And we will actually we can obtain a $100 discount to that event for you. And then we're very excited. You had mentioned about the ARIA event in September. That one, I'm actually only speaking for about 15 minutes at that one. We're actually going to be talking about what we're going to cover in our bigger event that we're going to do for them later on. But then, of course, we've got our NAREB event for Orange County on October 5th, and that is a full half-day. That's a $47 event. For non-members. If you're already a member of NAREB, I believe it's free, isn't it, Eric?
That's right, it is free.
And then I think at the door, aren't they charging $57 at the door for that?
That's right.
Yeah, and you can sign up for that either at NAREB's website, or you can go to clubwealth.com. That's clubwealth.com. And you can sign up for all of those events. Not the Five-Star event. That one you have to make calls to sign up for that. But those other three events, you can actually sign up right on our website as well.
So, Mike, the Five-Star event, that's an annual event, and you're one of the top trainers for Five-Star, right?
Yeah, I actually teach all of their short sale stuff, quite a bit of the REO stuff. And, so we've got, on the front end of that event, we've got a short sale certification program. And then also on the last day, we've got that same program. And then I'm also on Tuesday, which is the day Laura Bush will be speaking. I will be speaking. We've got all of the stuff they do at Five-Star is at their conference is panel-type discussions,
right.
Except for they have one class at this event, and I'm the one teaching it. And I'll tell you, it's going to be a great class. They've taken the gloves off. They've really unleashed the tiger, so to speak, and they've really given me free rein to go in there and really just teach whatever I want to teach. And I'm telling you, I am going to blow the roof off of that place. It's going to be amazing. And so I hope anybody that's there, make sure you email me too. Email clientcare@clubwealth.com. Let me know if you're going to be at Five-Star. I want to make sure that we connect while we're there. And, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great event.
Now, if you can't make Five-Star, we're going to have Michael Hellickson Unleashed in Orange County, October 5th from, I believe, 9 till 1 o'clock. So it's a half-day seminar that Mike's going to do on short sales and a number of other topics. And so I'm really looking forward to having you there, Mike. And if you're interested in being a part of that, if you can't make the Five-Star, and if you can, come on by anyway. It's free for members of the Orange County Association of Real Estate Brokers, and you can go to ocareb.org ocareb.org, ocareb.org, and sign up for that event. So, operators, let's open up the lines for questions.
Sure thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you have a question or comment, press the star, then 1 key on your touchtone telephone. Again, if you have a question or comment, press the star, then 1 key to queue up for a question.
So, Mike, while we're waiting on questions, what are your commitments to people who attend your Club Wealth events? I mean, what are you kind of guaranteeing is going to happen?
I'll tell you, at every event we do, my commitment and my guarantee to everybody that attends is you've taken the time to come hear me speak. I'm going to bring more to the hour than I get paid. I'm going to make sure you walk out of there with more value than you bargained for. And, your event in Orange County is a good example, Eric, where, for $47, if I gave somebody one tip for that $47 that helped them list an extra house a month, what's the return on that investment? I mean, oh my gosh. And I'll tell you, one of the things we're going to be doing at that event, I'm going to share my listing presentation. It's not just a short sale listing presentation. I use it on my retail appointments as well. And I've used that on over 534 appointments. I've listed over 417 homes in just 10 months with that particular listing presentation. And, that's just another example of how we're going to bring more. We're going to under-promise and over-deliver and bring more to the hour than we get paid.
Well, that's fantastic. I hope we have some callers. We've been way over time. Operator, do you have any questions?
At the moment, I'm showing no questions.
Okay. All right. So, Michael, I tell you, what can we do to kind of reciprocate here? You've given so freely of your time, providing great information. How can we help you?
Well, I just really appreciate it when you spread the word, tell people about Club Wealth, tell them to, attend an event, and, maybe just go out and just tell one person about Club Wealth this week, encourage them to go to our website. At the end of the day, Eric, I'm a lot like you are. I believe if you give it out in slices, it comes back in loaves. And, so I'm all about giving value at every turn, and eventually, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll eventually get what you want.
Absolutely. Well, what do you suggest people do today based on the information they have learned today? Give us some homework, Mike. How can we kind of leverage what we've heard today?
Well, I'd start by memorizing that motivated seller script. I'd implement 2 of the lead sources, any lead source. I don't care what it is. Implement 2 lead sources and go after them tenaciously. Host a seminar in your market, whether it's a Club Wealth seminar where I come and teach, or even if it's one where you're going to teach it. Do a seminar in your market in the next 30 days. And get involved in coaching. There's a lot of great coaching programs out there. Certainly we believe ours is one of them. But I do believe, Eric, as you mentioned, that, every great athlete, every great performer, every great business person is coached by someone at some level. And I would encourage everybody to get involved in some kind of coaching.
Okay. Operator, final call for questions.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, press the star, then 1 key on your telephone. And I still show no question. Actually, we do have one question now coming from Justin. Justin, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, quick question. I love the idea of using bankruptcy attorneys for lead sources. One of the objections that I've had, though, is that a lot of times they'll advise clients, not to short sale after a bankruptcy has been done. What has your experience been with that, or have you been able to overcome that objection?
Yeah, and we do get that a lot. And Justin, thank you for the question. That's a terrific question, and I'm sure it's one that a lot of other people were thinking as well. In that scenario, 9 times out of 10, you're talking to the wrong bankruptcy attorney. Preferably, they have not done the bankruptcy prior to the short sale. You really want to do the short sale first, then the bankruptcy. The reason a lot of bankruptcy attorneys are not pro-short sale is because they feel like it creates more work for them, because now they have to go get an order to stipulate the sale, and that usually is they like to charge about $1,500 for that, most of them. Mm-hmm. And the problem is that person that's filing bankruptcy, the homeowner, doesn't have the $1,500 to have them go get that stipulation for sale, and so the bankruptcy attorney ends up doing work for nothing. The challenge is most bankruptcy attorneys don't think about the long-term downstream impacts of allowing this property to go to foreclosure. See, if I do a short sale, I can buy a house as soon as 18 months later. Whereas if I do a foreclosure, even if I have a bankruptcy on my record along with that short sale, I could still be in a good position to buy a house 18 months later. But if I let it go to foreclosure, it's 7 years before I can go buy a house again. And they're pushing right now for legislation to push that to 10 years. So, really, I guess my advice would be find a better bankruptcy attorney. There's a lot of them out there, and a lot of them that truly care about their clients and understand those downstream impacts.
Perfect. Now you read exactly what my thoughts were, so perfect.
Yep. Perfect. No, that's a great question. And hang in there. Treat going after bankruptcy attorneys, you need to treat it just like you would, going after FSBOs or expireds or whatever. You need to call every bankruptcy attorney in town, set an appointment with them, go by, take them to lunch, just, pop by their office, whatever it takes, get in front of them and tell them who you are, what you do, and more importantly, this is what you really want to tell them. I'm looking for a bankruptcy attorney I can partner with to whom I can send referral for clients that need to do a bankruptcy. What's your philosophy on bankruptcy as it relates to short sales? I'm looking for somebody that, like me, understands the downstream impact of a foreclosure versus a short sale and shares my philosophy, and that's the kind of person I want to refer people to. So what you've done is now you've framed it, instead of you going to them asking for business, it's I'm going to send you business. I just want to make sure we're on the same page, and you've opened up that dialogue.
Got it. No, perfect. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
It's huge. I'll tell you though, only about 20% of the bankruptcy attorneys are going to have the right mindset on that.
Very good to know. Perfect.
Yeah. Right on. But they're great source. I'm not joking. I've had literally months where in fact, on average, I list 5 homes a month for bankruptcy attorneys. And they're a phenomenal source.
Yeah, there's definitely plenty of them around here, that's for sure. So, yeah, good call.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Justin. Good question.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Justin. Operator, do we have any other questions?
I'm showing no further questions.
Okay. Well, Michael, thank you for being on the Powers Now today and calling all the way from Seattle, Washington. We really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule and also from your family, because I know that you're on vacation right now. I certainly want to encourage everyone to come out in October to see and hear Michael live. I promise you will not be disappointed. Just a couple announcements, and then I'll let you all go. Our next event for the Orange County Association of Real Estate Brokers is September 10th. That's a Friday from 11 to 1:30 p.m. And you can go to the website and register now. This is going to be there. Angelique Norton, who is the president of Bridge Asset Services. Roger Beam, who is the CEO and president of LRES Asset Management Services. John Macias, who is the senior vice president of New Vista Asset Management. So we're going to have an asset management forum, a real estate forum, September 10th, 2010, from 11 to 1:30 p.m. And these individuals are going to be talking about exactly what it takes to do business with their companies. So if you're not working with these organizations, or you are working with them, and you would like to talk to the heads of the companies, particularly Roger and Angelique, and John Macias, who is a senior VP with New Vista, then you should definitely make your way to Santa Ana, the First American Cafe building, First American Way, building number 5. It's First American Way, building number 5, Santa Ana, California, from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And you can go to the website and register. If you are a member, it is absolutely free. For non-members, it is $35 with lunch. Without lunch, $25 without lunch. And we hope to see you there. Please consider becoming a part of the organization. Also want to tell you again about ARIA's event coming up, ARIA Orange County, which is September 16th. It's Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Freddie Mac, Gail Bryce is going to be speaking. City Mortgage is going to be there, showcase training and sample materials.